after you came out of jail, not very many people are able to turn around their life. You were able to get a job and stuff. You said how you're able to kind of like focus your mind while you were in there. But coming out 3.5 years, you have to reacclimate. You don't really, know how to use a phone, social media probably at the time. So just tell me a little bit about this journey you've been on since you came out of prison.
This is crazy, bro. Honestly, like missing this on an interview is crazy. I don't done this, dude, to be honest with you.
The podcast, they didn't ask you about all this?
I mean, yeah, a little bit, but they were like, their questions were different,
Oh,
it was,
okay.
oh, like, but I mean, maybe a little bit. I guess we talked about it a little bit, but uh, I guess the way you're asking the questions is just bringing up, and the things we've already talked about is bringing up funny memories. But
Okay. Yeah, I'm imagining. I'm trying to like get those memories out of you. So tell me about it.
so no, I was dude when I got out, I was an alien, bro.
Yeah.
100% alien, dude. Like I remember when I first went in, and like smartphones were kind of a new thing, like
Yeah.
they had them, but not everybody had them. It wasn't like you didn't have to have one yet. Like this
Right.
was like 2012 when I first went in, and when I got out, dude, it was like, dude. I mean, so when I went in, me and like two of my buddies had an Instagram. It was brand new. Facebook was still big. It was like people were starting to find out what Instagram was, but Instagram was like a brand new thing that just like
Yeah.
kids had. It wasn't like nothing like it is now. And when I got out, dude, it was like people were talking about, man, I'm so bummed that Vine isn't around anymore. And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck is Vine? Like
Yeah.
it come into existence and disappeared while I was in there. Like cultural trends had happened and disappeared. Like like you gotta understand, like 3.5 years, it sounds like a long time, but like it is a really long time. Like
Yeah.
people like, live like small lives, like lifetimes, like go through phases of like life by the time, especially the age I
Sure.
was 20 to 23. Like those are like, that's when you're in college. That's when you're like a lot of like I was an alien to answer your question. iPhones, like I got a new iPhone 6 and it was like I was stuck on it, dude. I was like, this is crazy, bro. Like this is what we have now. Like, it was just like everything was, I mean, it was cool, honestly, but yeah, social media is something that I'm still and now I feel I'm starting to get a little bit better at it, but not as good as I should be. But it's been like one of my, I guess, an Achilles heel of mine is that I probably need to pay somebody to do my social media at a certain
Yeah.
point. It's just,
Well, hey, a lot of people have seen you, so maybe you'll get someone offering.
I mean, I just feel like I existed for so long without it that like as an adult and in those years that like, I mean, I'm definitely addicted to it now, just like everybody else is, but uh I just feel like I almost missed that wave. I caught the small wave behind it. Everybody's like riding this big ass wave in front of me, and I'm just kind of observing, I guess. Like,
Yeah. You
but
might have a little less anxiety than the average person then, because I think that's probably better for you, honestly, to not have it.
for sure. Oh, and I got out. I was like, I'm not, dude. These people are all crazy. Because, dude,
Yeah.
when you're an alien that visits this planet, let me tell you what, dude. And you see what everybody's doing on the phones all the time, the jokes everybody makes about it. I fully experienced that, dude. Like
You're like,
I
what the
can't.
hell?
And I was like, what the fuck? Everybody's like this. They just stare all day long. And I
Like in the
remember being,
line, right? Like if you got no one to talk to, you're just gonna look into your phone. That was new to you.
yeah, dude, I
Yeah.
was crazy. I was like, nobody's even like life is way different than when I went in, kind of thing.
Right.
And like, I remember being like, I'm not going to be one of these people. That's so lame. I'm not going to stare at my phone all day. And within a year,
That's wild.
days when I got the iPhone 6, honestly, I was like, okay, I understand now.
You're like, all right, this is pretty sweet. Especially when you got nothing to do, you got this phone that just gives you access to everything.